Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Azakai here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We have a lot to go through, so I'm going to go blasting through. But we got not only do we have the June 6th update log, we also have the official announcement for the new season pass and obviously the new season. It is called Alexander, and you could probably already guess just from the name. And if you've already seen it, you've seen it. But I'll go through that since it is part of a kind of group of announcements. We also had a little bit of information coming from the Twitch stream, but those mostly pertain to the NA and the EU servers that are going to now be uh, merged into the publishing umbrella, which is the Porous Interactive. But um, the only two main points about those is the announcements of the newbie servers, preparation servers, and then formal official server. That's it. It just means that they're going to be adding servers in the future. I'm not entirely sure if they addressed the possibility of merging existing servers or merging newbie servers or merging preparatory servers. I'm not sure if they've ever they discussed that really. The other thing is still whether or not they're going to add leadership doctrine. I think they're leaning onto the yes side since there is a lot more yeses than the nos. But there are conditions. There might be conditions added to that, whether or not it'll be easier to get leadership doctrines or whatnot. So, continuing on, we have the June 6th update log. So, obviously, we have the event notice. The event notice, Alexander is about to get sailed. I don't know. Get sailed? Alexander, yeah, Alexander is the upcoming new season. Pre-order for the new season pass. The pre-order of the new season pass will be available after the maintenance on June 6th. Warlords could purchase the pre-order season pass gift pack through C. Acquire additional supply items to aid your conquest journey. Battle pass pack content is Alexander season pass times one. Treatises times one, seasonal XP item times 2. This is the 5,000 glory thing, and bronze medal times 10 with, unit medal times 10 and bronze coin times 50,000. It'll cost 680. It's always cost 680, which is probably like around $25. Yeah, about $25 or something. No, about it's about $20 if you're Australian, but it's about $13 if you're American. Additional note, the season pass will be active after the season launches on the 20th. So we have the official date is going to come on the 20th. Um, I did think that they would push back the announcement a little bit later, but like this is a bit early. I quite expected that the 13th would be the announcement day, and then we'd have the 20th be the release date. I did think it would kind of form up that way, but at the same time, I also did think that they might do an announcement on the Monday, and then the release on the 13th. So we do have, we have those dates anyway. So yeah, immediately get the season exclusive hero attire, the Hellenic court robes. Looks very nice in the splash chart. We'll see how it goes. June 6th after maintenance and June 20th before maintenance. Now, I'm gonna just say right now that I love the helmets, I love the looks, but again, not homogenized. Why does the female helmet not have the things? I don't play a female, but like if I was playing a female, I'd be really pissed. Where's my little uh ear thingies? Where's my ear thingies? Besides that, anyway, obviously this only lasts for the 2 weeks, so the pre-order period. So it does also mention here that pre-order season pass and participate in the in-game event. Get 2 unlock orders for Uh, Pisleon, man, Syleon, um, Syleon, someone from the ancient like is going to just massacre me with the pronunciation for some of these names. Um, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna use the actual name of the companion cavalry, the heter heterothyroids or something. But yeah, so we got some slingers coming out. This is probably more indicative of what's in game, probably a little bit harsher lighting. This lighting looks too good. Again, the image here makes the male one looks a bit better, but the female one, uh, pretty close, but I don't know why they're flipped. I don't know why they're flipped. That's always just the weird thing, is that sometimes these things get flipped a lot. We have pre-order season unlocked. They still call it the Chivalric Oath, mainly because it came in the Nightfall season. Get the new season unit free, pre-order the new season pass now, and receive 2 unlock orders for the 3-star unit after the season launches on June 20th. You can unlock and receive the 3-star season unit immediately. Enter the O events page to participate in the Chivalric Oath event. Reward in the Chivalric Oath can be unlocked for free partially. Well, rewards in can be unlocked for free. Oh yeah, some of the rewards are free because they'll have a free tier, and they'll have they'll have an upper tier. Warlords can purchase the pre-order new season pass during the event, upgrade Chivalric Oath, and unlock rewards during the event. Upgrade Chivalric Earth would allow you to receive the additional rewards from previous levels at any time, complete daily request tasks to gain experience, and level up. Receiving generous rewards, daily requests will unlock new tasks at midnight daily. All tasks can be completed during the event and will not expire. So this is really important, is that the daily requests do not expire. So every day a whole bunch of new requests are unleashed. You could literally wait until the very last day and complete all of them within the day because you can. It's just how it is. It's just a whole bunch of challenges, and they just get released to you piecemeal at a time, and you can finish it super fast. And it's really good. This format is really good, and I love it. June 6th after maintenance to June 20th before maintenance, obviously. We also have the Doctrine Pool rotation with the limited time return of Paradoxical Pastures. Okay, this is something new. Okay, so I didn't read this beforehand, but new doctrine, devastation. I mean, that used to be the name of used to be the name of a skill, I believe. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Epic quality applicable units: Iron Reapers, Firelance Cavalry, Liao Rangers, Spahis, Seregs, Mace Sergeants, Metallotories. Metallotories? That's going to be concerning. Um, that is the name. That is the original name of the Falconetti Gunners. We're gonna have to see what the hell this is, but um, it's kind of weird if it's a surf unit. It's really concerning if it's if it's the thing it's thinking. It's the Falconetti Gunners. If what I'm reading is, I mean, actually no, never mind. Let's read the rest of this. But I think this is supposed to refer to the Falconetti Gunners. Does look like a lot of specials. And again, they are definitely looking to buff just these types. I don't know why they're trying to buff Mace Sergeants. They're incredibly efficient as it is. Zeregs definitely need a buff. Spahis need a buff. Liao Rangers definitely need a buff. Firelance Cavalry, I don't know what you can do with them. They're trash. You gotta have to use their gun a lot, but I mean, like, you may as well use a range unit. And Iron Reapers, again, it's a bit hit or miss. Iron Reapers can do really well or really shit, but like again, Iron Reapers is just they're super tanky, deal a lot of damage. So if you go up against something that deals no damage, you'll kill it. If you go up against something that does a lot of damage, it's about 50-50. So, Doctrine Effect in Basic Attack. In Basic Attack, that's interesting. Um, that okay. That could limit a lot of things because if it says in basic attack, does that limit the does that remove the guiles thing? Firelands cavalry could refer to their basic attack could refer to both their guns and their actual basic attack, melee basic attack. Liao Rangers could be something similar, but that would probably remove bludgeon and the valor. Spahis again could remove all of its abilities again, like Battle Stomp, the Coup de Paid. Obviously, charge wouldn't count. Seregs, again, they're only good for their charge, so Mace Sergeants might be a little bit different, but again, could remove their number two ability. Their charge is pretty strong, and Battletours only uses basic attack, so it would probably be applicable. Every 6 seconds, you can trigger a heavy attack with high armor penetration and knockdown effect. Um, okay, high penetration, really subjective here. Knockdown effect might not even, again, every 6 seconds, that is really trash then. Um, this attack applies devastation to the unit, reducing their piercing, slashing, and blunt defense by 12%, movement speed by 10% for 12 seconds, up to a maximum of 3 stacks. Okay, this absolutely madness on the Metallitaurs. Forget about the knockback effect. The devastation effect, absolutely bonkers. If the attack itself applies this, and you hit a bunch of them, and you hit a bunch of them, yeah, that's going to be quite painful. Though what I can tell you already, like Iron Reapers definitely does look like the designated unit that they're trying to apply this to. Spahis, Liao Rangers, and Firelands Cavalry might have a shot. This would be crazy interesting if this applies on their gunshots. And again, Liao Rangers, Spahis, both are going to probably suffer in. I mean, sorry, run into the issue where like their abilities don't count. Again, Spahis really rely too much on their abilities, but again, they already caused a knockdown or throw effect. The Seregs, man, I don't even think if the Seregs even want to use this because they're just terrible in melee. You have to use the charge to get any value out of them, otherwise it's trash. Obviously, the Mace Sergeants can get away. They got a bit of a cover commander, but again, just press the number two ability, probably be stronger, cause concussion instead of knockdown. And yeah, I already said the Metalla Tories are probably the best one, best choice out of the bunch. In the paradox postures, the chance of to excavate the devastation paradox doctrine and doctrines for infantry is increased. The devastation doctrine will exclusively be available at the paradoxical pastures during this event. Once the paradoxical pastures end, the devastation doctrine will be accessible at the Carrion Burst Banquet and the Field of Broken Lances. It goes from June 4th after maintenance to July 4th after maintenance. So that is a whole 4 weeks. Well, 5 weeks. What? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 weeks. So we also have rotation of season challenge packs. Wrath of the Nomads, Gilded Age seasons challenge packs are now available in the store Warfare pack, the Scorpio, and the Eternal Season challenge packs have been taken off the shelves, so those will be wrapped around back. Oh, I'm surprised that they don't have Nightfall and the Son Goku ones yet. Um, I'd probably, I mean, like, at this point, you may as well. They're not that particularly strong. I mean, the Zweihanders and the Orochis are kind of popular by some people. They can go crazy. Orochis can go crazy, obviously, for like bullshit reasons. Zweihanders are really only good when like there's infantry heavy. When it's in infantry heavy meta. So yeah, going global. Gratitude returns. We're delighted to announce with the return of our European and American players. return. They never. I mean, okay. Our game is entering a new era of global operations. At this celebratory moment, we have also prepared a gift for you all. After maintenance, you only need to log in to claim and you can claim Ancient Battlefield Notebooks times 5 in your mailbox. Players who have logged in after December 14th, 2023 can claim the reward via email. We kindly advise you to claim the reward before July 6th, 2024. All right, system optimization adjustment, season settlements. All right, so obviously with the end of the season, we have the season settlement section. So the season settlement rewards explanation. The Dragon Rise season will enter the ranked settlement after this maintenance. The first login to the game after maintenance will automatically deliver season rewards to warlords. We kindly advise all warlords to log in promptly after maintenance to claim your exclusive rewards. Please note that the rewards will become unavailable after the maintenance on June 20th. So yeah, make sure you claim your rewards. Closure and opening of ranked battles. After the rank settles, ranked battles will be temporarily closed until the new season's launch. The original time slot for ranked battle will be replaced by free battle. The opening time for this activity can be checked via the J. Number two, we have housing adjustments in the siege battle. Adjusted the layout of the passage between the broken wall and the A point. This is stupid. This is stupid. If this barrier is not destroyable by the defenders, it's stupid because essentially what this does is just makes if you're facing the wall, the right hand side wall break, really the only option. You break that down and walk through. You don't even need to take the wall. Remember, A point is not on the wall. A point is on the ground. You take you break that down, walk over here. But here's the bigger problem because like of how this is set up. Your most optimal maneuver is to just funnel through this section here. It's going to be a pain in the ass. And again, it's the same thing for like the attackers. If the sorry, for the defenders. If the attackers are coming through this wall break, you can't move around and flank them anymore because you get blocked here. So you just end up choking them in this scenario where you have troops moving through the point, stopping them here, and another supply point just north of them, running troops across that bridge. If this supply point is taken, goddamn, like I I don't think the defenders would be smart enough to just kind of bleed the troops out of the supply point. Most of the time, they would just push forward, just running troops into this choke section, only to overextend and then just get wiped out. But at the same time, it's a very small area. You could easily just have the attackers just push through, touch that supply point, and all of a sudden, the attackers get pushed all the way out again. And again, that's just how the map is set up. It's just how poorly the map just um, how the map design is. You don't have you don't have again like natural equilibrium. The defenders are going to have massive advantages while the attackers still struggle to push through. And even after increasing the time by 2 minutes at the beginning, I think winning on attack or getting A on attack is still very, very difficult. Um, the extra time does allow for a stronger push, but uh, defenders who are active and constantly flank, and again, like there's a lot of twists and turns, so you get one random ass Zwanzia heavy cavalry in your ass, and half your team is gone. But once you're on that A point, it's very easy to take it because these two chokeholds are basically cavalry free. Trying to run cavalry through that, I mean, through the bridge is fine, but through these doorways, nah, not happening. Even the Zanjia heavy cavalry that prides itself on being flexible will just refuse to move through those hallways in a smooth manner. Add the new map Mongolia War Map to the practice field. This map includes the following setup. You can deploy all units from your barracks on the what? This map includes the following settings. You can deploy all units from your barracks on the map. A recruiting officer has been added to the map. Warlords can reinforce and replenish units through the recruiting. Agents. Okay, interesting. Fix the issue of game crash when players interact with the artillery at the Blackwater Castle in the open world. Okay, don't know where that is. I don't know. I'm not privy. I've not kept up to date what the hell the open world is, and Blackwater Castle, don't know where that is. Fix the issue of being unable to send gifts to store after entering the recipient name. What? Fix the issue of being unable to send gifts from the store after. Yeah, okay, not in store. Fix the issue of abnormal model displays in individual units in the U interface. Hope they fix the weird texture for the Huskull shield. That was always funny. The models will now display in. Oh, okay, never mind. That they're talking about something else. So instead of being your own colors, which is orange, or yellowish orange. Sorry, yellow orange kind of color. It's primarily yellow, but it tinges on the orange bit. Um, like tinted orange a bit, representing the team color. So it'll be now blue, so it'll be allies. Fix the issue of task drill training did not appear after completion. What? Fix the issue of task drill training did okay disappear after completion. Enhance the display of the Battle Pass page, adding a reminder for the season end date. Yeah, very important. Fix the issue of abnormal. Have actually had a guy buy the current season only for it to disappear the next day. He got like two rewards out of the damn thing, and he spent all that. He spent like basically $13 or $20, depending on where you are. Could be much more than that. Fix the issue of the abnormal scattering of trebs in housing in matchmaking siege battle. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one because like again, trebs are I don't know, like the scatter can work in your favor, and the scatter can just absolutely just ruin you. I've multiple times I've just like, oh, I want them to scatter a bit, and they just hit one spot multiple times. Oh, I want them to hit this particular unit. It hits everywhere around it, and it's just like, what now? Fix the issue of the incorrect settlement time for titles slash ranks in the interface. This is probably houses. Changed from Saturday at 10:30 p.m. to Saturday at oh yeah, this is right after TW to at the midnight, 1 minute before midnight. Alrighty, with that, that is the June 6th update log, but we also have a very, very entertaining season announcement to hover over. So, um, really quickly, I don't like it. I don't like it for the sole reason I didn't like Colosseum, but I accepted Colosseum. They are trying to mix eras that don't particularly make sense. You can get away with kind of different Chinese eras mixing together because the general gap and unit design for those eras are quite, how to say, not entirely. Phew. It's very particular how culture and how the look, the technology of what these people are using. Like every single one of these units in game are a product of the time they were used and the technology available. Ancient civilizations do not have very high metal work. I mean, they don't use a lot of iron. They use a lot of softer metals like bronze and stuff, like copper, obviously. But this breaks a lot of kind of the immersion and sends us into the territories of fun ahistorical fantasy. Like you just have really cool units from history battling it out against each other, not in a simulation, but in a gamified environment. And that what ruins the immersion here for me because I'll be honest, the pike formation of the Macedonian phalanx really scarily strong. A heavily armored knight would just barrel straight through it. Not cheap though. I mean, all of these guys have shields as well. I don't think I don't think it looks right to have. Maybe it's probably just how I see it, but I mean, like, maybe people also see the differences when they're talking about different eras just smashing against each other. Like, just kind of some impracticalities. Like, the super heavily armored knights, like, you have the Lancelots fighting off against something that looks like the Vikings, like the units from Ragnarok, whether or not it's Fenris, the Berserkers, or the Shield Maidens, looks stupid. Um, but it can get away with that because the errors are actually quite close. And again, like you got Dark Age basically stuff, and you got like late medieval stuff. Like the Lancelots and the Chevaliers are probably the heaviest looking, like the full plate. Sorry, like the units that have as much as full plate as you'll possibly get. Iron Reapers again, like they're basically the equivalent of full plate, but not really. There's like a huge technological gap in design for these as well. Or the Medows. I mean, Dows look also very heavy as well. But yeah, um, I just think it's stupid. I think we're also running back into the same issue. I said this before. If you want anything stronger, if you want anything that a basic unit that's stronger than the stalwarts, you're just gonna basically add shields to the Fortaratios. This looks like it's going to be shields on the Fortaratio. Will they have high armor? Will be they like this is going to be an issue. Are these going to be like primarily good against cavalry, or are they going to be good against infantry and cavalry? If they're good against infantry and cavalry, we got big problems because it's basically the ultimate unit. Are they going to be like impracticalities, restrictions? The Fortaratios used to have these restrictions. They don't anymore. They used to. I mean, hang on. Let me let me slow down a bit. Fortebraccios used to just face the direction. Just face the direction. One direction. Absolutely monstrous. You go left or right with the formation and you just slap them. They started moving. That means the formation was almost impenetrable. Like no matter which way you went to, you would just get spiked into oblivion. These guys, are they going to have limited turn angles? If they don't, it's going to be really stupid. If they can brace on the spot, it's going to be really stupid. Does look like they're going to have some kind of Imperial Pike March. Kind of looks cool. I like it, but again, if there's an Imperial Pike March, can they do it at point blank range? What's the hit limit? I mean, what's the hit limit? Yeah, like for what I understand, the Imperial Pike March doesn't really have a hit limit, or the hit limit is at least higher than any practical person can count. Like it has to be, like anything higher than five, I can't count. I can't count just from looking at it. Hmm. That being also said, we already kind of gathered what the units to be. We're not particularly sure. Be really stupid if they made the cavalry a tier 5. I think the infantry is going to be tier 5 because there's no way that they would have a Forte with shields literally exists as a tier 4 unit when you have literally Forte and the Stalwarts both in the tier 4 category. So I do think that the Macedonian phalanx is going to be it's going to be the tier 5. We already know that slingers are going to be the tier 3, and the cavalry is probably going to be the tier 4. It looks a little unique. We're going to have to see some in-game thing, but it just looks like it's going to probably be a non-explosive Outriders by the looks of it, but as a melee cav instead. So we'll see, we'll see. So pre-order now and unlock challenges to in the new season, level up and receive unique battle pass rewards. Activate the Alexander battle season pass to unlock highly distinctive brand new hero attire. Let's strive for peace together, fight for more badges of heroism, and unlock previous season rewards in the season vault. All right, so I'm going to play this. Hopefully it's all nice.
As
Probably it's not too loud.
Olympus bleeds, torn by Hydra's jaws, and Hades celebrates his triumph. A legend takes shape. A tapestry woven in blood and ambition. Empires and titans will clash. Fates to hang by an Arachne's thread. Beyond borders, the hunger stars. The world awaits its conqueror.
It's a little bit dissatisfying. I want him to say Conqueror's Blade. And if you probably didn't notice, that voiceover was probably Morgan. He has a very nice voice for this setup. This setup is really nice. Um, Definitely reminiscence of kind of like Colosseum. Um, like Colosseum was very fun because of just thematically it allowed itself to be um, extraordinarily unique. They didn't have the issue of just uh, I don't know how to say it. It's just like the theme just works very well to get you hyped to battle, to fight, to again. It kind of works as well because Alexander the Great was a great conqueror, so like Conqueror's Blade kind of thing. Like I can understand why they decided to do this. I just don't understand why. Okay, it's a bit contradictory. I can understand why they chose to do this. I just hate the fact that they did it. You created a medieval battle simulator, and now you're throwing in ancient, basically ancient units and stuff. Like this is ancient era. These are pre pre like Rome. This is like pre-Roman. This is pre-Roman Macedonia, like north of Greece. Early like this would be even earlier than the this would be earlier than the classic than the classic period the classic Greek period, and it's just it's a bit it's a bit sad because it's just like it's so iconic that it kind of it kind of deserves its own thing, but I don't know. We'll see how they balance everything out. I guess it doesn't matter what's on the battlefield, it just depends on how the battlefield feels. And maybe it'll work out. That being said, oh, man, let me just go through a couple of my
As
absolutely favorite. I love this architecture. They could have had this even in a medieval setting. This could just be ruins, remnants of a bygone civilization. I kind of find it really funny, again, how they have the oh, this is the Hashashins. I think this is Death Mask one. Um, but it's also interesting that they also have swords. But oh man, the one thing I want to talk about this silly thing. Oh man, where is it?
Tents will
Oh my god, here. Right here. This one scene just destroys my immersion. Look at
by
that.
an Arachne's friend.
If you don't know what's wrong with this scene, you don't know how slings work. You don't know how slingers, or I mean, they're probably even not even they're probably they're probably not even using the actual slings that were probably native. I mean, like, yeah, they're probably not even using the right slings. Yeah, there are different kinds of slings, man. And again, this looks so stupid. Like, this looks so stupid.
Friend.
That- A rock falling on you? Yeah, it's gonna hurt. A rock thrown at you directly with a sling? Man, it looks like you got shot. Like a sharp rock slapping into you at probably like 100 kilometers an hour. Like those things can get real fast, and they're thrown. The Romans like feared these. These would like actually these would actually like actually pierce armor. That's how fast these stones are going. And again, like very subjective take here. It's probably impractical for like armor. I mean, probably actually didn't happen. I mean, I'm literally just saying that like slings are a really cool weapon. They probably didn't actually beat armor, but you didn't want to get hit by it. You definitely didn't want to get hit by it. But yeah, really stupid. I kind of like how they have the camel riders just on foot. Kind of gives it a cool look. And of course, when they have the oh man, what was it? I think it was earlier. Oh man,
And Titan
later.
does
The final scene is always just amazing.
the world away.
This is always just really amazing. I love this scene. Just steadfast, hold strong. Someone's charging at you. Hopefully the background babies are not annoying you too much. Obviously we've kind of gone over in the pre-order gifts. We have um, pre-order rewards for season pass, one treaty, the season pass XP item times two, metal unit metal times 10, bronze coins times 50,000. So you have the Army of the Kings, which is interesting. Pre-order. Oh, okay. So this is. I like how the translation for this changes. Pre-order Alexander season pass to unlock the monastic livings. Participate and complete requests to gain unlock orders for the new season's unit, the Slingers. I'm just gonna call them Slingers at this case. Like I like the fact that they have a name then Slingers, but again, I don't know how to say that name. I'm not gonna try. In the name of the Sun God, become the hero of a great conqueror in this era. Receive your generous rewards. In addition to the free rewards in the new season, you can unlock the Alexander Season Pass to acquire more limited rewards. Um, season limited hero attire. Of course, you got the Hellenic court robe. By the legendary seal of the Wise King, crown you with the golden leaf crown. Again, it comes up a lot in culture. It's not just Romans like with the leaf crown thingy. Golden leaf crown, I'm not sure in particular. Um, yeah, the season limited unit attire. Um, Not sure if we've actually gotten a look at that. I don't think we've seen anything that looks at it. These are the hero attires. It's hero attire. This is horse attire. I like the horse attire so far. I would like to see it in game though. Obviously, I'd like to definitely see the things in game as well. And my goodness, I just took a look at the sword and shield. That's going to be amazing. Obviously, they had to go with sword and shield, and that's going to that's going to be amazing. I mean, I'm going to love it. I'm gonna love the look at it. I'm gonna see if I can actually work for it. Probably not gonna have the time for it anymore though. Yep. Obviously the season limited mount tire. Yeah. So we have season limited unit attire. Warriors clad in lion skin is gonna be interesting. In the name of the greatest demigod hero Hercules advance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stories of Hercules even predate even were probably around in that era. Not particularly sure again. Like not particularly sure. Some historians just going to beat me over the head about when particular folklores or stories appeared. Also, this is this is the Roman name, by the way. Hercules is the Roman name. Um, so you have yeah. So the season limited hero attire, young king of Macedonia. May you embark on your conquest. Then your season vault, fight for more badges of heroism, and previous season rewards is waiting for you in the seasonal vault. I don't particularly remember which season it is, but you'll get to know it in the future. Anyway, it was a long update. We did get to see the new seasons and nothing on the unit balance side, but a lot of bug fixes. Are you guys enjoying housing? I don't particularly think attacking is any fun, unless you got a really good team that works together. Still, you face off against an attacker that has a bunch of yeah, you face off against an attacker that has a bunch of Zwangia heavy cavalry and an actual infantry line that just baits you into a fight. If you have to fight them out on open grounds, you're going to get squashed. If you can kind of lure the defenders into a bad spot, you have Gucci. And obviously, that final point is impossible defense once that supply point falls. If the defenders literally just use that supply point indefinitely, they'll never lose that um, home point. But trust me when I say that dying as a defender on home point, that's gone, like 100% gone. Nearly no circumstances I've seen on Haojing where the defenders just straight up can win without literally just bodying the enemies on that supply point. Like as long as that supply point is still around next to that home points belongs to basically home point belongs to whoever owns that supply point, and that's it. Just straight up, that's it. So yeah, that is all for this week's update log. And I like the theme, but I'm not happy about it. There is so much that there is so much that they could have done within the scope, but refuses to do. And again, we're back in this territory where you could have done in era stuff. You could have had, or maybe they will. I mean, maybe they'll expand it. We now have Alexander. Maybe we'll have Caesar. Who knows? I definitely think maybe a Leonidas in the future. I mean, probably not. The problem with like a Leonidas is that like you essentially basically have shield maidens on steroids, or basically shield maiden times stalwarts on steroids. It could very well be possible that like something like that happens. Um, at the end of the day, they're gonna throw in units. They're gonna make units that are fun, that are gonna get people excited. A lot of people are gonna be excited for this. The reason why I'm not gonna be excited for this is again just straight up. it breaks the immersion of the game. The scope of the game has gone too wide. Like, you can barely even keep together a coherent game flow to the point where I don't even know which unit is good against which. I don't know what unit is good at doing what. But yeah, enough complaining. Let's end this. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But other than that, my name's Asuka. Have a nice day. Bye for now. And whoops. And of course, please to tell them your opinion. Maybe I'm just the minority in not liking this season because it goes into the ancient era. But yeah, tell them what you want. I'm pretty sure there was plenty of guys that told them do classical, do ancient.